Hey folks.
Welcome to the super fun, awesome, happy time pedal show. I'm Gabor.
Smooth. Hey, I'm Alex. And today
We've got the Strymon Lex.
in fun brown.
In fun brown. The rotary simulator.
Yeah.
The Leslie simulator.
It's pretty nice.
In fun brown.
You like that? And yeah.
Today I've got, just for something different, we're both Strat, playing sort of Strat-esque things today. Mine's a 1978-79 Fernandez, a Japanese-made lawsuit era Strat with Fender Custom Shop 69 Abigail Ibarra pickups in it. That's a mouthful.
Yeah.
And you?
This is the Greco 77 Strat with
You're older.
yeah, fancy. Mine has more scratches. But, yep. Yeah. So that's good.
Yes, and stuff.
We're just going through the seritone as usual. OTF Mini 20, nice cab.
With a greenback
Yeah.
speaker and stuff. So the Strymon Lex. Okay, so a Leslie simulator, rotary speaker simulator.
Yes.
So for anyone who doesn't really know, I think a lot of organs back in the days used them, but a lot of guitar players used them as well. Basically, it's a speaker that rotates, but it has two parts to it. So you've got the rotor speaker down the bottom for more the bottom end stuff, and then you have a horn up the top, and they kind of spin independently from each other. Something like that, anyway. And so the horn that looks after all the top end, and a rotary drum down the bottom looks after the more bottom end sort of stuff, mids and bottom end kind of range. So we've got four knobs. We've got the fast rotor speed, mic distance, horn level, and preamp drive. Now, the fast rotor speed basically means you've got the two switches. You've got your on and off switch, and you've got your slow and fast switch. So usually what you can do, you have a faster setting, and then you push it, and it gradually slows down to a slower setting.
Yep. So
with that, you set the speed of the faster part of it, right, when it's on fast. So you can slow it down. You can see the light flashing along with it, kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
So faster, slower. Then you have your mic distance. Basically, it emulates a mic'd up cabinet, so how close you put the mic to the cabinet. The horn level, so that's the volume of the top part, the treble end, basically. Mm-hmm. And the preamp drive. Preamp drive usually you would drive them with another amp. Those Leslie speakers back in the day, so you can almost get a bit of distortion into it, so you boost it. And then Strymon has secondary functions, so if you hold both buttons down, these knobs do different things. Mm-hmm. And if you hold both buttons down, this becomes a slow rotor speed, so the part when you slow it down, how fast it spins.
Sure, yep.
This becomes a gain boost, so you can actually boost the whole thing. And then, this one becomes your mic placement, so you can either, some people apparently like to mic it up in the front of the speaker, some people like to mic it up in the back, because I think the front was more closed, the back was more open.
Possibly.
Something like that. Anyway, and then this does something else that I can't think of at the moment, whatever it does. And the last thing I'm going to say before I'm going to stop talking, it also has what's called a brake, which a lot of the original Leslies had. So if you hold the button down, the light stops flashing and it actually completely stops it.
Stop spinning.
Stops spinning completely.
Yeah. Maybe it's just best we play some sounds.
Yes.
Should we do that?
Do you wanna?
Sure.
How about you do some?
Okay.
So that's your clean sound. That's still on me. Hang on, I didn't push it. There you go. That's a clean tone. Cool. Let's do Leslie. Now I know what that knob is.
Oh yeah.
It's the speed, how fast it goes from the slow setting to the fast setting.
Transition.
The transition. So if you look at a light, if I push that now, how long it takes to speed up. That's what that does. Excellent. See? I remember things every once in a while. Cool. So that's. I reckon on a slow setting quite often it adds a really nice tone to the.
Sure.
Almost like a vibe, like a univibe, which I guess that's what the univibe was meant. I think that's what they originally wanted to do, is
Leslie-ish.
Leslie-ish kind of
I
sound.
guess there's two ways to approach this. Play it like a guitar and have a modulator sound, or attempt keyboard sound.
Well, that's it. It you instantly get that organ kind of vibe out of it, you know, as soon as you play it.
Or actually playing guitar parts where you bend notes and do that sort of thing. But there's no... That doesn't sound like a keyboard part.
No, it still sounds like a guitar part. So let's play around with some of the knobbies. So basically, Preamp Drive, so it just adds almost a bit of gain to it. Mm-hmm. So if we go all the way down... Actually, do it on the slow setting, you can hear it more on the slow setting.
Okay.
Almost has some overdrive to it. It really boosts the front end of it.
It's cool.
Then you have your mic distance.
Okay.
It gives it, I guess, more a bit more air or something, you know, or whatever you want to call it. So just how tight you want the sound to be.
Sure. Okay, let's try that.
So go. Maybe just top end kind of thing.
It's pretty subtle.
It's very subtle.
Yeah.
All right, horn level. So that's now really more your treble kind of thing, I think, because a horn is mainly
top end.
Top end. So let's go all the way down. So it adds a bit of presence almost to it.
Yeah.
More than anything else.
Definition to notes.
Definition to notes. Okay, well, let's try. If we do both, hold both down, let's try the mic placement. So in front or in the back of the thing. So let's have a look. I'm not sure which way is which, but let's have a look. Let's try that.
It feels like there's less bass and it's a bit airy and cleaner this way.
Okay. All of this stuff is very subtle, in my opinion. I mean, it's really just if you want it to be just right, you know.
Yeah.
Then the other thing. Okay, let's try the slow down the slow to fast speed.
Yep.
So now it goes really quick. So it goes, if you even look at the light, it almost instantly goes to the faster setting, whereas if you turn it down...
It's really nice having that slow transition.
That slow transition, yeah.
Especially the
great,
guitar parts.
Nice transition.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, now let's check out the gain boost. So I think it's up to 6 dB that you can add to it. So that's, again, both buttons down and this. So let's go. Let's start all the way down.
Mm-hmm.
There's quite a lot there. There's quite a bit of volume, so you can boost it. So it, because with a lot of these things, like with tremolos and that sort of the swirly sounds, quite often once you hit them, they can kind of almost get lost a little bit. So having a bit of a gain boost or volume boost brings it sort of back to life and kind of.
Especially in a band situation, if you've got noisy drums and.
They're always noisy bloody drummers and bass players.
Singers wanting more fallback.
Sax players, they're the worst.
Euphonium. Yeah.
Euphonium players, yeah.
Rubbish.
So yeah, I mean that's basically it. It's a really nice sounding Leslie simulator, rotary speaker simulator.
Yeah.
It's another one of those things that you don't use all the time, but when you do use it, it's a great sounding pedal. It has a lot of. It just feels nice.
Yeah.
Compared to a lot of other ones that I've played, I really quite like this one.
There's something about Strymon doing really great quality effects that almost have this three-dimensional thing.
Absolutely.
It's not just like a delay or a modulation, but it's this sort of thing that goes slightly beyond that. It's really hard to explain.
Absolutely. They do. I mean, everything they do. I've got a few Strymon pedals, and all their stuff I think is about as top notch as it can be. I mean, we're probably going to do. I use a timeline on my board, which you can just about do anything with a timeline delay wise.
Yep.
I use an El Capistan on my acoustic board, which is a great sounding delay as well. Their compressor is beautiful. All their stuff is really, really good. We've already done. You should check out the Flint review because that's top trim and reverb. So all their stuff is great. So yeah, Strymon, good stuff. Would like your stuff. That's about it, isn't it?
I think so.
That's pretty much it for the Lex. I did a lot of talking. Yeah. Cool. So why not? While I'm talking, why not click subscribe to our YouTube channel? So you know, always up to date with the latest videos that we're bringing out and see how everything is going. And to be even more up to date, why not just below us click on the link in the description to our Facebook page and like that. And then usually we put photos up of pedals we're demoing in future, so you know what's coming up. And we put our own, when we do gigs, we put our own rig on there and paraphernalia and super fun, awesome, happy sort of stuff. So make sure to like that, and come back and watch some more. And if you have any questions, if you want to know anything, if there's anything we haven't covered that you want us to do, leave it in the comments. Send us a message.
There is one thing with this one. There is an expression pedal out which you can assign to, I believe, any knob.
Yeah, with pretty much all the Strymon stuff, you can hook an expression pedal up to it, and I think basically any knob, anything that you can turn on the top here, you can assign the pedal to, the expression pedal to. So, and I think it's multiple knobs as well, so you can assign whatever the heel position is, you can assign all the knobs, and then you go to the toe position and assign all the knobs, so it does multiple knob twisting at once. So the Strymon stuff is always, with that sort of stuff, they're always really, really good. So you can just about do anything to all their stuff.
Thanks for checking out, guys.
Awesome, yeah, thank you so much, and see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.